First off, I want to give a call out Yahweh by Shema my shout. One like I was shout out to the Most High for leading us to another Wednesday night Warriors Bible study class. All right, I want to give a shout out to the late elders that's been pushing the truth for decades, motivating me to be a soldier for the Lord, not to be faint-hearted in this truth, and to continually endure affliction. Right. I want to give a mighty shalom to the Battle Axes captains. All right, Captain Yahri, Captain Jerubbaal, Captain Benaniyah, shalom to the captains. All right, I want to give a mighty shalom to all the Battle Axe soldiers and the Battle Axe sisters. All right, soldiers out there bringing out mighty classes, taking care of their household. All right, raising leading their families in righteousness. All right, it's lucky, y'all. The camera a little dusty, a little foggy, right? All right, everybody that's leading their households in righteousness, right? Want to give a mighty shalom to all the righteous sisters, man, all over Israel, all the brothers and sisters all over Israel, all camps, man. All right, and I just want to motivate everybody to continue to endure, man, continually enduring this truth, and always trying to reach that next level of your spirituality in this truth. All right. So tonight's class, all right, it's gonna be a kind of short class. All right, it's the name of this class is Prepare Your Children, man. Prepare your children. I kind of went over this class last night. I was studying with my family, and we kind of, touched on some of these precepts. So I thought it'd be a good time to bring this topic up, man. Just not giving up on your children, man. Not giving up on your children, because I know, move, man, get out of here with that damn dog, man. All right, but sometimes your children can make you just be like, screw it, man. You know what I'm saying? Your children can drive you nuts sometimes, man. But I just want to motivate y'all. Don't give up on your children. Don't give up on your families, man. We have to continue to prepare our children, man, because they're young and they're naive, man. All right, so they they're still learning. Even us that have teenagers, it really get bad when they hit around 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 on up, man. All right, so yeah, we want to not give up on them in this truth. And we have to prepare them for what's to come, all right? Shalom to my brother Yaakov. I got my sister here, Danielle Yasharala. Shalom, sis. I got my brother Yakal up in here, the chosen Gadite. All right, so shalom to everybody that's in the chat and everybody that will join in, man. So let's have a mind to continue to lead our families going into Jacob's trouble and preparing our children, all right? First precept we're going to bring out is Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 6. All right, it's the book of Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 6, and it reads, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it, man. And I want to start off with this, man, because that's one of the key things with our children. That's even a commandment that we're going to bring out later on in the book of Deuteronomy, man. Hey, it's a commandment for us to train up the child in the way he should go, and we know the way that your child must go in the way your child must walk is keeping the laws of God. Okay. I'm gonna go get that precept. Let's go ahead and get the precept real quick. Show you in the way that we should be going, man. This is Exodus chapter 18 and verse 20. It says, and thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shall shew them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do, man. All right. So this is something that we're commanded to do, man. To walk in the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. Shalom, sister Janae Barbie. Shalom, sis. All right. So, yeah, let's continually train up our children in the ways of the Most High, all right? Let's get the next precept. Let's get Proverbs chapter 23. We're going to jump over one chapter, all right? Shalom, brother Cedric. All right. Shalom, everybody that's joining in. All right. Proverbs chapter 23, verse 13. And it reads, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. Thou shalt beat him with the rod and shall deliver his soul from hell, man. So, hey, we supposed to whoop our children, man. We're supposed to whoop our children, man. All right. But Esau say that you're gonna go to jail if you if you whoop your children. Now, just remember how we grew up, man. Like we grew up. We did something outside, shoot, our neighbor would whoop us, man. I grew up in the 80s, man. So our neighbor would chastise us first, and then our neighbor would be on the phone after your neighbor get done with you. He on the phone with your damn parents. And then you get home and your mama and your daddy waiting on you to give you that beat down too, man. I mean, that's how I was raised, but in today's society, they tell you that you're wrong for whipping your children. No, y'all whip your children, man. Whip your children. It's gonna pay off in the damn long run. All right, you got children now. You can't touch me. You can't touch me, mom. I'm gonna call the police on you, mom. Dad, you can't do that. That's what your children tell you now, man. All right. But I'm saying y'all have to put the fear of the Lord in y'all children, and the only way to do that is whooping their ass. Okay, I'm just be blunt and just straight up. All right, and these things I know personally. Like I say, us growing up, but then us that have children, we know how it can be. Us being soft on our children. All right, and then at the long run, it's nasty work. Nasty work in the long run. All right, we gonna touch on the precepts. Sister Janae said, I heard Pastor Stephen Darby say that once before. He said something like, some people don't check their adult children for fornication because they be doing it themselves. Yeah, sometimes it's a self-conscious thing, but your adult children, if they living outside of your home, your grown children, like once they move out, man, they're pretty much making their own choices. So I'm speaking of the children that's within your household. All right. Your children, yeah. Your Kyle said Esau kids, not Jake kids. Hey, you ain't lying, bro. Nah, man, it's some of Jake kids too. Because Jake want to be like Esau, and Jake and Eve take on the philosophies of the damn white man. So now our children are starting to act like spoiled Edomite children. All right, they are all damn privileged. All right, man. One of my children asked me for cleaning up. Can he or she get some money? Hell nah, you can't. That's your way of contributing to the household. Hell nah, you get money just because you did your chores. I mean, hey, that was automatic for us. That's all I'm saying. That was automatic. You know, mom and dad get home. Nah, this house clean. Ain't nothing out of place, or your butt is grass. All right. Now, my parents always did for me, so I always get little allowances. It's okay to give your children allowances. There's nothing wrong with it, but your children shouldn't treat their allowances like it's a job. You have to make them understand that they have to contribute to the household, because when they get older, they're gonna understand that. Okay, that they're gonna understand that and apply that to their children. Okay, hey, if you don't work, you don't eat, man. All right, I'm just saying. Shalom, everybody just joined in. Shalom, we got a damn smile hat up in here, look like. Shalom, Mama Mariah. Shalom to elder sister of the Battle Axes. Shalom, Sister Danielle. I already hollered at you, Sister Danielle. Shalom, Mama Mariah. All right, so we have to train up our children in the way they should go. Don't give up on them. Hey, and don't spare the rod. Let me read Proverbs 23:13 again. It says, withhold not correction from the child. For if thou beatest him with the rod, he shall not die. He's not gonna die, man. Yeah, and he might get a mark, man. Hey, hey, I'm gonna tell you, because you send your children with a damn bruise on them from the belt or a welt from the belt today, man. They call that child abuse, man. But that's not child abuse, man. That's not child abuse. They're not gonna die. That's how you beat them damn spirits up out of them. I'm not saying beat them until they damn black and blue. I'm not that ain't what I'm saying. That ain't what I'm saying. But I remember getting a whooping. Shoot, man, that belt was landing all kind of places, man. I'm just saying. And I respect, even to this day, I respect my mother and my father for that, man. And I want to thank my mother and my father for chastising me the way that they did, man. All right. Verse 14, I'm gonna tell you, my daddy about 70 years old, and every time I see my dad, I still just his voice and there, it's just a fear. I mean, now I'm a daddy's boy though, you know what I'm saying? But it's just that fear, that respect is still there, man. And your children shouldn't be talking to you in any old kind of way. But those things start off from you not beating their butt at an early age and putting that fear in them. All right. Verse 14, I'm gonna read it one time. Thou shalt beat him with the rod and shalt deliver his soul from hell. Because when you beating them, all right, and you giving them a whooping, you are saving them you are stopping them from just doing whatever. I'm gonna tell you, when they young, it seems like a small thing, but as they get older, they start doing older, more grown nigger stuff out there in the world and think that they don't have consequences, man. Think they don't have consequences, man. Some of y'all children, they got a mouth. They think they can just go out and just pop off at people, man. It's people out there that'll damn kill you just for running off at the damn mouth. So it's better for you to lay your hands on your children than somebody else out there in them damn streets, man. All right. It says beat him with the rod, and it shall deliver his soul, man. Let's get a precept on that. Let's get a precept. Let's get Psalms chapter 141 and 5. Flip over, back over a few pages. Let's get Psalms chapter 141. And we're going to start at verse 5. It says, let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness. And let him reprove me. It shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head. For yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities, man. Let me read that again. It says, let the righteous smite me, man. Because even when we out there on the streets, even when y'all talking to y'all own family members, it's not in the truth. And you bringing this truth to your family members, you bring it to people that don't understand it. But it's like a punch in the stomach, man. That's why your family members hate for when you come around, man. And even wicked, evil children, man. All right, when you coming out with the precepts and they damn mad, and they mad, you giving understanding and they mad, man. Because there's a Sirach 21. We're gonna read that. There's a reproof that's not comely, man. Everything in this truth is not sweet, man. At first it's sweet. You learn you're an Israelite. You know, women, y'all are princess. Y'all dress like princesses. Yeah, and that's all good. Fellas, you got your mitres. You got your fringes. You know what I'm saying? So some brothers wear zits. All right, and you learn that you're a damn king on the earth. And then you learn the bitter side. There's a lot of reproof and correction that comes with this truth, man. All right, like I said, I tell brothers and sisters all the time. I have never been in so much trouble in my life until I got into the truth. And this Bible started correcting me for how I was living. I've been suspended so many times. The Battle Axes is crazy. I've been suspended about 3 times. I just, and I'm arguing with the captains, but man, they reading the scriptures, and I'm doing what the scriptures say. Yeah, it don't feel good when they reproving me and they correcting me and they telling me that I'm wrong. Because of what this world and taught us, have been in this world for 35, 43 years, plus years until you come into this truth, man. I was a spiritual baby, man, and I didn't understand what's going on. It says, "Let the righteous smite me." Reading these words and the law, statutes, commandments is like a punch in the damn stomach, man. It says it shall be a kind, but it's a kind punch. Thank you, Lord, for punching me in the damn gut. All right. It says, "And let him reprove me. It shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head." These scriptures, you're not gonna die. All right, your children are not gonna die when you put the rod of correction on them. They're not. It's a kind thing. All right. It is a kind thing, man. To correct your children, man. Later on, your children will respect you and they will appreciate that, man. All right. And another thing, because you can flip that, even in Proverbs 23. It says, don't spare the rod. It's talking about the physical rod, but it's talking about the spiritual rod too. You got to get down with your children with these precepts, man. And you can't slack up on these things, man. Let's get the next precept. Let's get Songs of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 7. I always put these two together. I love these two little precepts. Songs of Solomon, chapter 5, and we're going to read verse 7. It reads, the watchmen that went about the city found me. They smote me. They wounded me. The keepers of the walls took away the veil from me. So we are the watchmen. We're the watchmen, first of all, of our household. First of all, you're a watchman of your own spirit and your own temple. You watching out for trouble. You watching out for evil spirits. All right. You checking your spirit, making sure that you are keeping the commandments to the best of your ability. Then next, you are a watchman to your household. You're a watchman to your wife, and you're a watchman to your damn children, man. All right. And everybody that's in the household, you are that watchman, man. That is your job. It says the watchman that went about the city found me. Because that's what a watchman do. He's judging everything spiritually. He's seeing everything in the household, seeing who's out of order, all right? Who's out of the spirit, all right? His son and daughter out of the spirit, his wife out of the spirit. Hell, am I out of the spirit? That's what a watchman do. It says they smote me. The watchman found them, and then I'm going to smite you with these scriptures, man. Like I said, getting these scriptures, it don't feel good all the time, man. It don't feel good all the time. It says they smoked me and they wounded me. Man, it hurt when I'm gonna tell you. Sometimes, man, the captains be up there, all right, and the captains will be damn doing Sabbath class, right? Not even Sabbath class, they just be doing a class. And I'm like, damn, are they talking about me? I'm like, man, you know, you had man, the brothers talking about you. Nah, it's just you being cut by the word. That's that correction, man. That's that correction. And it don't feel good. But actually, I know you got to get used to it, but it's a kindness, man. Like, damn, I'm convicted in my spirit because I know that I'm dealing with that, man. All right? So y'all have to keep these things in mind. It says the watchmen that went about the city, they found me, they smoked me, they wounded me. The keepers of the walls, we are the keepers of the walls, man. We are the gatekeepers, man. All right, they took away the veil from me. So your job is to kind of rough your children up, rough your brothers and sisters up, and snatch that veil out their face so they can see clearly. And this is not physical. You don't go and put your hands on your brother physically. I'm not saying that. You do put your hands on your damn children, though. All right, when they out of line, they just out of line, man. All right. So you are allowed to do that. All right, but like I say, taking away that veil it's correction, man. I was blind, I was a little reprobate at the moment, but you knocked the senses back into me. So I don't want parents to be scared to knock the senses back into your children, man. All right. Hey man, we at the end of times, and our children think that it's sweet, man. Our hell is finna damn break loose, man. All they worried about is getting their damn hair done and getting their damn nails and the designer shirts and damn shoes. I mean, we were into the same things. I mean, we were into the same things, but now being in this truth, hey, I'm glad the Lord woke me up, so I'm alert. I understand and read, and I can see that we're literally at the end of the world, man. Literally, man. It's laws and things passing every day, man. One of the amendments I was just watching, man, they took away the amendment to where to basically you don't get a free trial, man. To where they could just pick you up and you don't have to explain to your to their family where you took them to or nothing. They could just come pick you up and hide you and never see. And they don't have you got to go to court. I mean, they trying to, and Trump and I already talked about doing this, man. So y'all know that stuff is aimed at us. We have to prepare our children for this, man. We have to prepare our children. They, like I say, they naive, and yeah, they think they know it all, man. They think that they know it all, but I just don't want y'all to give up. Cause them children, the children will make you bug out. Them children will make you bug, man. They make you just say, man, forget them. But go ahead and go out there and do it and get towed up. All right. Let's get Sirach chapter 20. Shalom, sister Mary Houston. Shalom, sis. Shalom to you and the family. All right. Shalom, Andy. I don't know who Andy. It's just Andy. All right. Let's get Sirach chapter 20 and verse 1, man. Yeah, man, them damn children would make you bug out, man. So and y'all don't give up on them, man. That is part of our duty, is raising our nation, and you sisters have a big part in that, man. Y'all sisters out there, hey, y'all sisters keep doing our thing, man. And yes, I ain't trying to pull a strong black woman card, but man, our sisters are princesses, and they are strong because they keep the commandments of the Lord, man. So y'all sisters keep doing, and y'all grandmothers out there that's raising grandchildren, all right, in this truth, man, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Like the Lord see you, it's not in vain. All right, it is not in vain. That's one of the key things, is passing down this message to the next generation. Let's get Sirach 20 and 1. All right. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 20 and verse 1. There is a reproof that is not comely. Again, some man holding his tongue and is wise, man. I'm going to tell you, because he's my son. I try to tell him something, and he always running his mouth. No, be quiet while I'm damn talking to you, man. Be quiet while I'm talking to you. Just shut the hell up, man. And it could be, it could be for my wife or whoever, man. Sometimes it's just time just to really be quiet and just take it in. No, it don't feel good. It don't feel good, but it needed to be said, man. The correction is needed, man. All right. Shalom, Anthony Reed. Shalom. All right. I'm going to read that from the top. Sirach 20 and 1. there's a reproof that is not comely. That means it's not beautiful, all right? It says some man holdeth his tongue and he is wise, man. Just when you sit up and listen, I'm going to tell you, the most impressive thing is, and it stops contention. When you listen to each other, y'all, you might have a problem, but you just sit up and you just listen and let that person get his thoughts out. Let that person say what he got to say, and then you say what you have to say in righteousness, not as a nigga, all right? A lot of people, you aim to be right, and it's not according to thus says the Lord, man, at all, because you feel some kind of way and you emotional, okay? Verse 2, it says, it is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly. This is for y'all that want to be friends with your damn children. All right. This is for adults, but this is for y'all that want to be friends with your children. Okay. It says it is better to reprove than to be angry secretly, man. I'm really mad at my daughter and my son for doing it, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want them to be mad at me. I don't want them to be mad. I've seen what that has gotten people in bad positions, man. I've seen that over and over again, even within my immediate family, man. All right. It says it is verse 2. Verse 2. It says it is better to reprove than to be angry secretly, and he that confesses his fault shall be preserved from hurt, man. So when you're going out, even when you're going out and teaching your children, hey, that's one thing my daddy say. My daddy, the number one thing he hated was lying when we lied to him. Man, he could not stand it, man. My daddy could not stand it. And I understand that. I hate liars, man. Above all things. I hate liars, man. I hate it, man. Especially when you're not it's some people, you're not even a good liar, man. You're not even a good liar. You can see right through it. And they damn looking at you like you damn just stupid. Especially when it's coming from your children. Like you were born yesterday, man. Your children act like you were born yesterday, man. All right? And man, you gotta teach your children to be humble and to confess their faults, man, because it's better. Because if they confess, you don't have to get on them because they hide and stuff, and then you find out about it. But that verse 2, and from the top, it says, it is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly. It's that angry secretly part that I want to touch on, man. Being angry secretly, man. All right? In fact, let's jump to Sirach chapter 7. Let's go back, and then we're going to come back. Being angry secretly. Because, you know, I'm going to just hold it in. I don't want to make them mad, you know. I don't want to make them mad, you know. That's crazy, man. But, I mean, I've experienced it. So, it's in Sirach chapter 7, and we're going to start at verse number 23. Okay? It's talking about daughters, but it's talking about sons too, all right? It says, has thou children? Instruct them and bow down their neck from the youth, man. Bow their neck down, and you down beat them on the damn side, man. Meaning you whoop their butt. You whoop their butt, man. All right. It says, has thou children? Instruct them, bow down their neck from their youth. Hast thou daughters? All right, because I've been getting on my daughter butt lately. All right. Has thou daughters? Have care of their bodies, man. So as a watchman, as a watchman, being male or female in this truth, being a mother, being a grandmother, being a father, being a grandfather, even being a cousin or something like that, man. But mainly going into the parents, man. Mainly going into the parents, okay, and the grandparents mainly. All right, for these daughters. All right, it says, "Has thy daughters have care of their body?" That means you teach them. Okay, you teach them hygiene because you're raising them to be a wife, first of all. So that's going into hygiene. It's going to all kind of things. That's going into showing them how to behave. Okay, you don't want your damn daughter just out in the street around whoever. All right, your daughter, man, this is one little girl out. She was waiting on my daughter to come outside. So I told her friend was outside. Y'all can just chill on the porch. Don't go nowhere. I get my truck to go leave, and she was a little boy out there with her little homegirl, and the little boy was just behind her, just kind of bumping up on her, man. I'm like, okay, now you ain't hanging out with this girl, man. You're not hanging. That's having care of their body, knowing where they are, knowing what they're being exposed to, man. Making sure that her hymen don't get broken before she get damn married, man. That's having care of your daughter's bodies, man. And we have to be like, they can't let, well, they're just kids. Just let them, let them have freedom. The Lord say, no, you don't give them freedom. They don't get freedom. They don't get liberty. All right, man. That creates horrible children, man. When you give them too much, they become horrible ass children, man. All right, horrible, man. All right, Shalom, King James, man. All right. Verse 24 again, it says, as thy daughters have care of their body, and shew not thyself cheerful toward them. That part right there. That's the part that I want to touch on. Okay. Referring to being secretly angry in Sirach chapter 20 and verse 2. Being secretly angry. Okay. Okay. Verse Sirach 7:24, and read that again. It says, as thy daughters have care of their body, and should not thyself cheerful toward them. Don't be cheerful toward them. They're not your damn friend. Your children are not your friends, man. They are not, you not on the same level. You know, my child used to call me bro. One of my oldest, like, man, don't call me bro. I'm not your bro. I'm not your bro. Don't call me that. I'm not, we ain't on the same level, man. We are not on the same level, right? Read this. It said it was a big thing when T.I. taking his daughter to the doctor, getting her virginity checked. Yeah, so Yaakov put something in the chat. Yeah, Yaakov, but I don't want to show it, but I'm gonna just read it. I don't want to show it because they hid it, I guess, because he put virginity in it. I don't know why the YouTube kind of covered that up, but I ain't gonna show it. But so Brother Yaakov said it was a big thing when T.I. was taking his daughter to the doctor and getting her virginity checked, because that's something that you want to know. The Lord say, don't be ignorant of anything great or small. That's Sirach chapter 5 and verse 15. Man, know what your children are doing, man. Hell, your damn children might be in a room smoking damn vapes, and you right in the next room, and your ass never know it because they don't leave a smell, man. Hey, man, know what your children doing. Go in the room and go through their stuff. Every now and then creep in, go through their stuff, man. Hell, you bought most of everything. Is that stuff is your stuff, man. They stuff is your stuff until they get the hell out of your damn house, man. Go through their stuff and see what the hell they damn doing, man. And these are the mistakes that parents make that they don't do. And then later on, you find out your child strung out on drugs. You're like, damn, when did that happen? When am I, man, your child being in the next room smoking, and the parent being naive as hell, man. All right, let's go back to Sirach chapter 7. All right, chapter 7, and let's start at verse 24. It says, as thy daughters have care of their body, and should not thyself cheerful toward them. It says, marry thy daughter, and so thou shalt have performed a weightier matter, but give her to a man of understanding. Like, it's not cute. It's not cute when I found out, Dad, that she asked me the other day, Dad, when did you first have a girlfriend? Hell, when I was grown. All right, I asked my daddy something similar like that. I asked my daddy when I was very young. I said, Dad, when you start cussing, what age you start cussing, Dad? He said, I don't know, but I better not hear you cuss. That's exactly what he told me. All right, you know, but we don't do boyfriends and girlfriends in Israel. That's not okay. It's some parents that think that it's cute. They come home and brag to their husband, you know, she got a boyfriend. No, she ain't got no damn boyfriend. All right, we ain't even playing them type games, man. In Israel, man. In Israel, we're not of the world, man. All right, yeah, that's right. You call random cell phone checks, man. And I need to be more on that. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm scared as hell to look through my son's phone. I ain't gonna lie, I'm terrified. I looked at it a few times. I kind of seen some little stuff. It wasn't too bad, but damn, I'm scared to look through that damn phone. My daughter, I'm always busting her in her room though. What's on your phone? And she turning around real fast. She turning around fast. See, you know. So yeah, all right, man. I can go into the story of my damn niece, man. My niece was a little bit younger, man. It was all kind of damn porn on her damn tablet. Then she blamed it on her cousin that live in Athens, man. All right, but it's like, damn, you ain't seen your cousin in Athens in about 3 or 4 weeks. Why is this porn still on your tablet, man? I'm just saying, man, y'all parents, y'all know what your children are doing, man. All right, Sister Mary used to say, I raised my grandkids the same way I raised their mothers. That's right. It says, I don't tolerate disrespect. She said, I know I stand on business, with them will never be on the same level. I'm gonna tell you, because Sister Mary Houston, if y'all ever meet that sister, just her demeanor. I mean, she's a real sweet sister, man. Sister Mary Houston is a sweet sister, but I can tell she don't, and you can tell she don't. Yeah, you can tell she don't play games, man. And then you can, and it shows through her children. We're gonna get the precept because that shows through her grandchildren how respectful that they are, and I know that root comes from her. All right, her raising her children well, and then her children being on her grandchildren's butt, as well as she's there being on her grandchildren butt. And they are very respectful children, man. Very respectful. And I'm not just saying that, man. Because I see other little brothers and sisters running around, and it's like, man, they wild, man. They are wild. You can tell Sister Mary Houston children got whoopings, man. All right, they're not wild, man. All right, I'm just saying, man. All right, but let's move on. Stop, Poop. Stop eating it. The dog always in mischief, doing class, ripping up stuff, ripping up tiles, man. All right, let's read. Damn, what was I at, y'all? Let's start at marry your daughters. Let's start at 25. It's all right, 7:25. It says, marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed and weighty a matter, but give her to a man of understanding. So I keep telling my daughter, baby, I'm raising you to be a wife. You can't be nasty as hell. All right, I go in your room, you got plates and damn bowls. All right, next time I come in here, I'm gonna beat your butt. But I've been up there 2 times and I've seen it, and I hadn't beat her butt yet because she think that it's a game. All right, but when I go ham on her, and then she gonna come on and say, sometimes talking just don't get it, man. But you know, you want to raise, especially the girls, you want to raise them not to be sorry, man. All right, the young men too. All right, hey, brother Keenan, have you made it yet? I know brother Keenan waiting on me right now. He told me to go ahead and do class. So like I say, we ain't got that many more precepts. All right, verse 26. Nah, that's it right there. That's it. Let's go back to Proverbs chapter 23, man. So look, you got daughters. You want to raise them to be a wife. You don't want to raise them to be some vain ass woman looking for a 6-figure man. And a lot of girls can get a man that's just making decent money, but you gotta do that while you're young and in your damn youth, man. All right, and then you have to have qualities. You have to set yourself apart from these other women. And Israelites women are definitely, if they keep the commandments, they are definitely not like these other women, man. They bring a lot of value and structure to the table, to the damn household, man. All right, that's all I'm saying on that, man. Let's get Proverbs chapter 23, man. We getting on the children. We're preparing our children, man, because our hell is finna break loose, man. All right, Proverbs chapter 23, and we're gonna start at verse 22. All right, and it reads, hearken unto thy father that begot thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old, man. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, because even my mom, right? I mean, I love my mother, man. I love her, but she getting older, and I have to remember precepts like this, man. You gotta have patience with people when they get older, because they start being weird, man. You know, my mama been kind of making me mad lately. I have to remember, I can't be grudging against my mother. Like the hell? That's off, man. That is off. Proverbs 23 and verse 22 says, hearken unto thy father that begat thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old, man. These are things, precepts that you go over with your children. Verse 23, it says, buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. So once you gain and you buy the truth by giving up this world, man. The only way you gain wisdom is you have to make a sacrifice. You have to ransom something, man, and you have to give up your damn self, man. You have to, like I say, you have to give your body up, living sacrifice. That's the price that you pay to getting it into this truth and getting understanding, man. All right, and the Lord says, sell it not. All right, don't sell it, man. Don't give it away. Don't go back into this world. Verse 24, the father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice, and he that begetteth a wise child shall have joy of him, man. You done raise your children right. All right, they're full of wisdom, and it brings you joy. It brings you a lot of joy. It brings you happiness. All right, we're gonna get precepts on that too. It says, thy father and thy mother shall be glad, and she that bare thee shall rejoice. My son, give me thine heart, and let thine eyes observe my ways. So you won't, and this is going for us, how we look at the Lord, but your children are supposed to look at you like the Lord, man, because we're representations of the Lord, man. We are ambassadors of the Lord, man. All right, what's that? 1 Corinthians chapter 11, man. That's the order, man. All right, your children, you men, your children should look at you like God, man, or like a God, man. Not the Most High God, but they should look at you like a God, man. All right, so we just following the steps. Same things with the women, man. Your children should look at you like goddesses, man. You elder women, man. That's in this truth. All right, let's keep reading. Verse 27. Now that's it. We're gonna stop on that. No, we're gonna keep reading. It says, "For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit." So this whore. You know, a physical whore is a deep ditch, man. All right, it is a deep ditch and it is a snare. But this is being a spiritual whore. This is being a whore in the Bible. A lot of times it's talking about going into the philosophies of these other nations. All right, you want to roll Saturday on Friday nights when the Sabbath began. It's time to kick it and go to the club and roll blunts and pop pills and have sex. Okay, and that's off. You're not supposed to be doing that on the Sabbath. You ain't supposed to be doing that at all. Okay, but that's kind of, it's just the philosophies of this world. It is a deep ditch, and we have to teach our children the stuff they see on TikTok, the things that they see on Instagram. And all these Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all these things, man. These are ways of the world. That I'm gonna tell y'all, these phones and sit there, it's witchcraft, man. Your phone. How many times have y'all been looking at your phone and 3 hours later you kind of snap out of their days, man? Like, damn, 3 hours and damn passed by, and all you being indoctrinated by all kind of things. And just imagine how those things you just saw, it molds you. Think about your children who are not as strong as you, sitting up with them. Man, we need to have time limits that the children can even get on their damn phone, man. We have to be more diligent, is what I'm saying. And I, like every class I make, they be about me, as well as y'all too, because I know I ain't the only one. All right, what, Brother Keenan? Hold on, man. Oh, I thought okay. All right, but let's keep rolling, y'all. Let's keep rolling. Verse 28, it says, "She also lied in wait as for prey, and increases the transgressor among men." Hold on, y'all. I know I heard something. All right. Some on the stove will burn. All right. Hey, one thing is another, man. Let me read 28 again. Proverbs 23 and verse 28. It says, "She also lied in wait as for prey, and increases the transgressors among men." So that's why we have to protect our children as much as possible. We have to protect them from the ways of this world, man. All right, we have to protect our children from thinking that it's okay to be a nigga. All right, and to be a damn nigga woman, man. All right, hey, the Lord gave us straight commandments, man. And yes, these commandments are strict, man. They strict commandments, but damn it, I love keeping them, man. All right, I love keeping them. Let me read Brother Samuel precept. Brother Samuel ben Israel. It says, what is that? Salakia. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 8. It says, "I saw wind for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery. I have put her away and have given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah fared not." I love Jeremiah chapter 3, man. That's one of my favorite chapters in the Bible, man. All right, but that's a great precept on whoredom. Get off the cabinet, poop. My damn dog getting taller and taller. Get off the cabinet. All right. Yeah, and then just a similitude, because you got Israel and Judah. Okay, Israel going the hell off. They damn freaking out. They all on Instagram. They doing the TikTok dances. And then your sister or your brother see the other one do it, and that spirit jump on the other sibling, man. Hey, we got to stop these spirits. That's a great precept, because it brought me to this point. We have to stop evil from spreading around our household, man. Have to keep these demons out. We have to keep these demons out. Somebody going out in the world somewhere when they not supposed to be, and then you come back into the household. You have a legion of demons. bringing in, you bringing a legion of demons in, and now they hopping on different people in your damn family, man. All right. So one sibling to see the other sibling do something, and it cause the other one to go the hell off, man. So these are things, these are checks and balances that we have to put on our children, and we have to keep watch, man. We have to keep watch. All right. We have to keep watch of our children. Let's hit that Sirach chapter 30 real quick, man. Let's hit that Sirach chapter 30. All right, these are the precepts that y'all bring out. Y'all that have children, y'all that have grandchildren, all right, or y'all that plan on having children, all right, because even before you have children, it's good to know these precepts, man. All right, and teach these precepts to your baby. Be reading these precepts to your baby, brother in our congregation, brother not Abraham, brother Hebrew, man. He got an infant, and he posted a video, man. I love seeing little babies saying Yahri. This baby ain't even a year old. And he posted a picture of him and the son laying out to my little baby. And the daddy like, Yahri, and the baby, yeah, the baby mimicking that, man. We supposed to be on it like that. That's a beautiful thing. A lot of us teach our children how to twerk. Our children, 1 year old, 2 years old, and they know sexy red. They know sexy red, but they don't know these precepts, man. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. One thing that disgusted me, I seen this one, and they made a meme about it, how you bring your children to this daycare. It's a cheap daycare. It is the first day. You walk in there, and it's a little bitty girl. She doing this. She twerking. I'm talking about, man, she hitting it. I'm talking about she hitting it like a grown woman. Jamming some damn nigga music, man. That's often that's teaching your children evil, man. All right? That's teaching your children evil, man. All right, so we have to come out of these ways, man. All right, we can't congratulate our children when they're doing wicked, man. All right, let's get that Sirach chapter 30 real quick. We're going to start at verse 1. We're going to hit these few more precepts, and then we're going to end it. Sirach chapter 30 and 1, and it reads, he that loveth his son causes him often to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him at the end, man. Yeah, whoop they butt. It don't feel good when you whipping their butt at the time. I ain't gonna lie, I get a relief after whipping their butt because they need it. I done told you, they ain't finna get it. All this built up pressure, even wop. Okay? It says, he that loveth his son causes him off to feel the rod, man, often. Not every now and then, no. When he go off, whoop their butt immediately, man. Immediately, man. All right? It says that he may have joy of him at the end, man, because at the end, he's going to be that son that you have joy over that we read earlier. All right? You're going to be joyful of him because he's not going to be that son that's always in jail. Then ain't going to be that daughter that's always damn pregnant by a damn different man. I'm just saying. I'm just putting, these are things that go on in our nation, man. Mostly us. All right? You ain't got that son that's in and out of jail all the damn time, man. All right, you're going to have joy of him. You're going to be proud of him. You're going to have joy in them at the end, man. Let's get a quick precept. Let's get Ecclesiastes 7. Let's get Ecclesiastes 7 real quick. Ecclesiastes 7 in verse 8, it says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof. And the patient in spirit is better than a proud in spirit. All right, that's why I said we have to be patient with our children. It says better is the end of a thing. Yeah, right now, they're a little rough around the edges, but you got to keep working on them, man. You have to keep working on them, man. All right, and you have to keep working on them diligently and be patient with them, man. All right. It says better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patient in spirit is better than a proud in spirit. Because the proud in spirit be like, you know what? Forget it. You just do whatever. The Lord didn't tell you to dismiss your children like that. The Lord didn't tell you, he didn't give you a commandment to give up on your children, man. All right. So these are things, even when they going off, sometimes, hey, man, you got to pray and you got to fast for them also, man. All right. That's something I need to do more of. All right. You have to pray and you have to fast for your children too, man. These are the sacrifices that you make. All right. Let's go back to Sirach chapter 30. All right. Sirach chapter 30 and verse 2. All right. It reads, he that chasteneth his son shall have joy of him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintances. Y'all know how y'all got that son that play basketball? Yeah, man. They go Junior. Yeah, man. Junior was out there hooping him up. He's making good grades. Okay, you just proud of him, man. how much more are you proud of a son that's keeping the commandments, man? All right? He's keeping commandments. My son, I keep catching him shaving his damn beard. Man, stop shaving your damn beard. Stop doing it. Stop it, man. All right? And I might not even notice for a few days. I get, man, stop shaving your damn beard, man. It's not realizing you ain't got no hair on your face, man. All right? You want children that you can be proud of, but you have to keep working on them, y'all. Don't give up on your children. All right? It says, verse 3, he that teaches his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. But in front of your friends, man. All right? Like I say, man, you proud of your daughter and you proud of your sons for achieving at a certain level and keeping the commandments of God, man, which is when your children keep the commandments, or even when you keep the commandments, you're going to flourish in any other aspect in life. You're going to flourish, man. All right. Hey, if you give your heart, paraphrase, I think that's what Psalms 37 and verse 4, I believe. I might be wrong. I got to find it. But if you give your mind to the Lord, he will give you the desires of your heart, man. Okay, y'all have to keep these things in mind, man. All right, keep these things in mind. All right, let's read verse 3. It says, he that teaches his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice in him. Let's get a precept. Let's get Psalms chapter 94 and verse 12, man. Let's hit Psalms real quick, and then we're gonna jump back and finish it off. Psalms chapter 94 and verse number 12. We're going to start at verse 12. It's Psalms 94 and 12. Blessed is the man who chasteneth, who thou chastenest, man. Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, man. Like I say, like the scriptures say, there's a reproof that's not coming, man. Sometimes you got to get on your brothers and sisters in this truth too. Sometimes you got to get on them, man. All right. All right. Because even when you read Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17, when you don't reprove your brothers and sisters, that blood is on your hands, man. All right. You see him going off and you kind of tell him something. After that, your hands are clean. You did your job. How much more your own children? Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest, O Lord, and teaching him out of the law, man. All right. So you blessed when you chasten a man and you teaching him the law. This is talking about your I'm going into your children though, man. All right. Verse 13, it says that thou may give him rest from the days of adversity, until the pit be dig for the wicked, man. The grave is dig for the damn wicked, man. The graveyard is dig for the damn wicked. Pookie and damn Ray Ray out there robbing people. You damn on damn video camera running in the store. All right, I got a close family member, man, that had did this, man. Close, very, very close family member ran up in the damn store. All right, he all on camera smacking the old man down. So old man smack him down. This is talking about young boy. Smacked him down to the ground. And the judgment of the Lord came up upon him. He got shot and almost died, man. He got shot up and almost died. Like right after, like doing that. All right. And it's just so what happened was some of his other family members said, oh, he's just a baby. They didn't have to do him like that. They were like, he didn't have to know. That nigga called judgment. Did you not see him in there smacking a old ass man down? No, that's evil. No, that was judgment from the Lord, man. All right, y'all be wondering why these young boys be getting shot up. They get shot up, and then on the funeral, everybody got they face on a damn shirt with some doves with a damn rose in his mouth, talking about he's up in heaven looking down. No, he's not up in heaven looking down. All right. Well, yeah, he is in the third heaven, literally in the chamber of souls, literally. But his future is destruction, man. He's gonna have a spiritual death, man. When Christ come back, man. All right. Let's read that one more time, y'all, and then we're gonna move on. Let's get Psalms 94 and 12. I just want to read that one. I'm gonna read 13 again. It says that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity when you teaching your children the commandments and how they should walk. All right. Until the pit be dig for the wicked, man. And the pit is dig for the wicked, man. I'm gonna read verse 14. It says, for the Lord will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance. We are the Lord's inheritance, and these are things that we should be teaching our children daily, even if they wanna be, man, children are retarded these days. In Dallas, Texas, it's 109 degrees, and they outside with damn whole hoodies on, with the hoodie on, I'm talking about straight hoodie, and damn thick jackets, man. I don't know what the hell is wrong with Generation Z, man. It's got to be Generation Z. It's something wrong with them, but it's something wrong with them. But don't give up on them, man. That's all I'm saying. Don't give up on them. You got a thick sweater on, or sometime in the winter side time you walking around with no damn shirt on, man. I'm talking about, man, this world is just turned upside down. Let's go back to Sirach chapter 30 and verse 4. All right. It's the book of Sirach chapter 30 and verse 4. It reads, though his father die, yet he is though he were not dead, for he has left one behind that is like himself. So when you are a role model, when you as a father is a righteous role model, you as a mother as a righteous role model, your children will take after that. So when you die, and that's what grieves the enemy, because it's like, damn, he left somebody that's just like you. That's why even in slavery, they hang us and they used to just cut our damn nuts off, man. Especially who was that? Benjamin Banneker, one of them real smart slaves, man. They cut his damn nuts. They cut his nut sack off, man. Just speak. All right. They damn cut his nuts off, man. Excuse my language. This is the medical term. They cut his scrotum off. My mother's a nurse. They cut his scrotum off. Okay. They used to cut the scrotum off. They didn't want him to die because they want him to keep They want him to keep being able to make inventions. But they made sure ain't a lot of smart niggas like you finna be running around. You not finna make no babies, man. All right, so it grieves the enemies, man, when you're a good role model and you teach your children the law, statutes, and commandments. There's nothing so powerful like seeing a whole family, a mother, a father, a mother with fringes on, and you got 5 and 6, 7 little children behind you. Everybody swinging and banging. Everybody got friend, man. That is a powerful ass statement, man. Y'all don't even understand that, man. When they see that, they like, what the hell? All right. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 44 real quick. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse number 44. This is the book of Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 44. And because it spoke on the father, now we finna talk about the mother. All right, it says, behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. So you mothers, man, your mothers, I'm just saying, and you in this truth, all right, and you arguing back with your husband, your daughter just sitting there watching, and you telling her, nah, nigga, I ain't gonna do it, nigga. I never do that. I don't care what you say, nigga. Your daughter that's in the truth, she's gonna copy that. She's gonna take that spirit, and she's gonna use it on her future relationship with her husband, man. Or not even husband. That's baby mama material, man. She's gonna become baby mama material. All right, like mother, like daughter. So you have to be mindful of how you act in front of your children, and this goes for the men too, because they picking up those same traits, those same characteristics. They're picking those things up, man. Verse 45, it says, "Thou art thy mother's daughter that loathed her husband." She hate her husband, right? You your mother's daughter that hates your husband, right? It says, "And her children, and thou art the sister of thy sister, which loathed their husbands, and their children. Your mother was a Hittite, and your father was an Amorite," just like a damn heathen, man. All right, you are like the heathen. You are like the other nations, man. All right, so I'm just saying, man. You want to be a good model for your children, man. Okay, to the best of your ability, y'all. All right, let's move on. Let's all right, we're gonna hit this. All right, we're gonna hit these last few verses in Sirach, and then we're gonna get the law. Sirach chapter 30 and verse 5. It says, while he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him, and when he died, he was not sorrowful, man. Yeah, you're not sorrowful when you pass, because you know that you raise your children well, and you know you raise them in the laws, and you know that they will be taken care of, man. It says he left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one shall require kindness to his friends, man. It says he maketh too much of his, look, this part, verse 7. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, man. Every time your son cry, come here, what's wrong? And you kissing them, man. I love certain brothers. They man, they'll let their children fall. They see them, but they didn't tell them over and over again. And they'll let the little baby kind of fall. They and then they all right, just you stand them up, and then you just walk out, and he just walk it out. Yeah, man, just let his ass cry. And that's what teach him. Don't be that one. Every little thing you running up, you damn kissing this boo-boo all the damn time, man. All right? Especially as a father, man. All right? That's really the mother's job, all right? But even mothers, you can't go too far with that. That's a mother's job, really. All right? But a father, you kiss your son boo-boo sometime, but nah, a father, you teaching your son the damn real world, basically. All right? Because when you fall out there in the world, and ain't nobody that's gonna pick your ass up except for the Most High, and that's why it's important, it's pivotal for your children to be keeping the commandments, man. All right, verse 7. I'll read it again. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, and his bowels will be troubled with every cry. Every time you hear this nigga cry, oh, there go Junior again. Y'all ever have these little whiny ass children? All right, and your children are whiny because you damn run to the every beck and call. All right? I'm just saying, because that's what this going into. Okay? Verse 8, it says, and horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful. So you don't give your children free will. They don't get to do what they want to do, man. All right? Y'all don't let your children do whatever that they want to do, man. You don't want your child to become a wild horse, man. He headstrong, a stubborn ass horse. It says, conquer the child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. And you play with him, just like we read earlier in Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse, I think 28 and down. We read about don't be cheerful towards your daughters. It's the same thing with your sons. You can't play with your children, man. They are not your friends. All right, verse 10, it says, laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end, man. All right, you laughing with him, you joking with him, and now he think that he on your level. All right, and now he talking to you in your kind of way because you thought it was cute, but then when he got you in front of your friends and started talking to you crazy, now you want to smack him. No, you should have smacked him when you shouldn't have let him get away with talking to you in some kind of way, man. All right, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't finna tell a lot of my personal stuff, just with my other family members, man. But I've seen things, people being too, even with grandparents, you being too lenient with your children, and children growing up with them talking to you any old kind of way, any old kind of way. All right, and it's your fault. All right. Verse 11, it says, give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his follies, man. You can't let his foolishness pass. Verse 12, bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on the sides. That means you beat his butt, okay? It says, while he is a child, lest he wax stubborn, man, because the older they get, you don't whoop them, and they get worse, man. Y'all that have children understand these things, all right? And be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thine heart. And I'm going to tell you, this make me thinking about King David and Absalom. Because Absalom didn't have no fear. Damn, it's a precept. I ain't gonna go find it. I ought to find it though. If somebody can find it real quick. But David was cheerful toward Absalom. He didn't correct Absalom in his younger days when he should have been correcting him. That's why Absalom grew up and thought he was bigger and bolder than his damn father, man. He thought he was better than his father. All right. And did the fool, man. All right. And these things are real, man. I see damn parents be getting beat up by their damn children, man. It's be parents literally getting beat up by their damn children. I'm gonna tell you, my son had lied to me and told me he was somewhere else. I'm riding around looking for him at the school. Then I find him in the apartment complex of his grandmother later. So I find him. I get him in a truck. All right. So we riding by his grandmother and his aunt and his auntie and his great aunt. It was his grandmother and his great aunt. I said, yeah, I found him, y'all. And his great aunt told me, don't you hit him. Don't hit him. The hell? What you mean? Don't hit him? Because if I don't hit him, this nigga finna be hitting me. All right. Now these things are real. Hey man, your children will swing at you, man. They will swing at you, man. They will swing at you because they really think they up there like that, man. All right. Hold on, Black Karma. Hold on. Shalom, hold on. Let's finish this. All right. It says, bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on the sides while he is a child, lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and bring sorrow unto thy heart. It says, chastise thy son and hold him to labor, lest his lewd behavior be an offense to you. So when they are going off, you're supposed to put their ass to work, man. You give them chores. Make them go out there and cut their grass, man. Get up and do something. Get up and read. Now, don't go in there and get on that damn TV. As soon as you come in, you damn getting on the TV. Even after they chores, I got some more stuff to you. All right? Let me see, Mary. This is Mary. He said, yes, they will try you, but you better put fear in them early. And that's the thing. You got to put the fear in them early, man. Next thing you know, your damn 21-year-old son be looking at you like, ooh. He said, ooh. The 21-year-old son talking about, ooh. And I'm like, nigga, what's up? Nah, dad, stay in the spirit. Nah, I'm finna smack the hell out of you. What do you mean stay in the spirit? I'm finna smack the damn daylights out of you. And I should have did that long time ago. Yes, they will. Yes, they will try you. All right. Health and good estate of the body are above all gold, and strong body above infinite wealth, man. So they're just going into your health. All right. So I read past where I was supposed to be reading, man. All right. I read past where I was supposed to be reading, man. All right. All right. I'm a quick breakdown, John. I mean, Black Karma. Quick breakdown. I don't know. I done seen you somewhere in here, Black Karma, before. John chapter 1 and verse 1. So that's pretty much the end of class. I'm gonna answer our question real quick. 1 to 12. I'm gonna run through it fast. All right. It says, in the beginning was the Word. So we know the Word is Christ. Okay. Well, it's just in the show. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So that's not saying that. That's not saying, because I think that's what your question is. That's not saying that Christ is the Most High God, but he is the Word of the Most High God. All right. We know the Father mostly through his Word. Okay. It says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. All right. Verse 2, it says, the same was in the beginning with God, man. And we can read that in what? Genesis? All right, we can read that in Genesis chapter 1, right? It says, all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made, man. So all things were made by Christ, man. Okay, we everything was made by Christ. Let's get Colossians. Let's get a quick precept, Black Karma. Let's get Colossians chapter 1 and verse 13 real quick, because I just want to give you a quick understanding. All right, this is Colossians chapter 1 and verse 13. Is it one? Yeah, I think it's 1 and 13. 1 and 16. We're going to start at 15. Let's start at 13, Black Karma. All right, it says, who have delivered us from the power of darkness and has translated us into the kingdom of his dear Son, the kingdom of his Son. You see that? It says, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins. Who is the image of the invisible God? Because Christ is the image of his Father, man. He is the image of God, man. He is the Word of God, man. He is the chief representative of God, man. All right. The firstborn of every creature. All right. So we know by this precept, Christ was the firstborn, man. Christ was made first. Okay, that's how Christ, the word was with God. Okay, verse 16, it says, by him were all things created. You see that? Everything was created by the word, man, which is Christ. For by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and invisible. Man, it's going into the demons, the angels, it's going into the air, the molecules, everything. All right. It says whether they be thrones or dominions, even these thrones and dominions. I mean, Christ created damn Esau, man. All right, and these damn heathen. All right, or principalities and powers. All things were created by him and for him, and he is before all things, and by him all things consist, man. All right, so that's kind of this one precept. There's many precepts that we can get, Black Karma. All right, there's all kind of precepts we get, but let's keep reading. 1 John chapter 1. I'm gonna just go through it real quick. Chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, "In him was life, and the life was the light of men." Man, okay. So, what is life, man? What is the light? All right. Proverbs 6 and 23. The commandments, man. All right. Christ is literally the word or the commandment made flesh, man. And he came to bring light to the world. That light is the law of God. All right. In the ways of our Father. All right. Verse 6, it says, there was a man sent from God whose name was John. The same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light, man. So this is speaking of John the Baptist, and he came to bear witness of Christ, which was his cousin, man. All right, he was the one in the wilderness, crying out through the wilderness, man, letting everybody know, hey, he's kind of building the pathway for Christ. He's kind of softening the blow for Christ. So when Christ do come, it's not just a big shock to everybody, man. This dude coming in with this strong doctrine, teaching the Israelites, hey, keep the commandments, man. Okay, keep the commandments. Just like it's a strong, I'm gonna tell you, just how, like I say, we come to our family members. This is something that they never heard before, and it's a shock, man. All right, it's a shock to him. All right, and the damn ears get the kind of damn bleed, man. So John the Baptist came to soften that blow for Christ, somewhat to speak. All right, just in so many words. All right, verse 7, it says the same came for a witness, to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe. Okay, and that all men is going to all men of Israel. All right, that's not going into all the other nations. If you want me to do a class on that, I will do a class on it next Wednesday. All right. That all men might believe. Go to Acts chapter 2 and verse 22. Acts, what's that? Acts 2:22, Acts 2 and 23. All men of Israel shall be saved. All right. It says he was not the light, but he was sent to bear witness of the light. He was not the light, saying John the Baptist wasn't that light. He was a light, but he wasn't the light. All right. But was sent to bear witness of that light. Then that light is going to Christ. Verse 9. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world, man. And what world is that talking about? What's that? What's the precept? Isaiah 45 and verse 17, man. All right, that world is going to the world of Israel, man. All right, y'all don't ever forget that precept must be upon precept, black karma, okay? All right, so that world is the world of Israel. Every man in the world, in our world. Just like you got SeaWorld, you got Disney World. Okay, you got the world of rock and roll. You got the NFL, which is another world. Okay, I ain't gonna go too deep in that. Verse 10, it says, "He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not." Man, all right, and that's going into the damn scribes and the damn Pharisees, man. Christ came and they ignored all the damn signs, man. They kind of cast off the damn prophecies, man. All right. It says he came into his own, and his own received him not, man. Going into the chief priests and the rulers, because the majority of Israel snatched up Christ. The majority of the people snatched him up and said, "You are our king, Christ." It was the chief rulers of Israel, the scribes and the Pharisees of our people. All right, those are the ones that didn't receive Christ. Okay, verse 12, it says, "But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name." Okay, and that's going into the Israelites, the Hellenized Jews. That's going into even like the northern kingdom. All right, okay, to be grafted back in or to be accepted back into the covenant. All right, just a quick breakdown. All right, I hope y'all enjoy the class. Hey, I got Officer Keenan probably outside waiting on me. All right, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed the class. I hope y'all got understanding. Hey, let's stay on top of our children. Continue to build our children up. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe and help us to push the truth all over the four corners of the earth. We thank y'all for your donations for paying alms. We thank you for the GoFundMe and the Cash App that's in the description below. I just want to say thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. All right, all praises to the Most High, man. Y'all definitely helping us pay that rent and keeping them lights on up at the Battle Axes, man. All right. At the end of every class, the Battle Axes, we always bring out a law because we are keepers of the law. So I'm gonna bring out Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 18, man. Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 18. This is the law of the night, man. And I want y'all to meditate on this, man. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 11. Salakia. Deuteronomy chapter 11 in verse number 18. It says, therefore shall you lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul and bind them for a sign upon your hands, man. That means put in the work. Okay. It says that they may be frontlets between your eyes. So your hands, that means you're doing the work, and the frontlets between your eyes, you keeping the commandments in your mind. All right, verse 19, it says, and ye shall teach them your children. That is a commandment. This is Deuteronomy 11 and 19. It's a commandment, man. Don't stop teaching them, man. Don't stop teaching them till they get a job and they move the hell out of your damn house, man. All right, and ye shall teach them your children, speaking of them when thou sittest in the house. When you're in the house, you talking to them about the commandments. And when they walkest by thy way, when you outside walking one, you might be walking the dog, and you teach the children how y'all came up out of Egypt, man. All right. It says when thou liest down. All right. When you tucking your children in, you reading the Bible, you telling them a Bible story right before they go to bed when they lying down. It says, and when thou rises up, when you getting them up in the morning, come on, get up and get up, get dressed. All right, brush your teeth, wash your face, get everything ready. My mom used to say, brush your teeth, wash your face, and comb your hair in that order. That's imprinted. I tell my children, get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, comb your hair. All right, and then we finna throw up a prayer. We're gonna throw up a prayer before we even leave the house. I do that every morning, man. All right, so even you this is a commandment, man. Teach your children all day, man. All right, and with that, y'all have a great rest of the week, and I'm gonna say shalom, y'all.